you interested in free building classes, a friendly community, or cheap custom bases? If so, feel free to join my Discord server. The link is in the description below. As we begin our tour, we are met with one of 3 bunkered external TCs that have a low upkeep. They are easy to disconnect and reconnect, but they are also quite expensive to raid since they are bunkered. Moving on, we are instantly met with an airlock to defend you from any rats or raiders that are trying to get into your gatehouse. Moving further into the gatehouse, we actually have defender-sided peaks that peek the outside of your compound and your gatehouse. Entering the compound, you notice a few things. 3 turrets that cover the entirety of the compound, a furnace wall, and a cozy place to hang out during wipe. Here are our compound bedrooms, but they aren't just any bedrooms. Each one houses a bunker that can hold an assortment of different deployables. Along with this, they also have amazing angles that you can peek from. Moving into our base, we enter one of our main mobility chutes that also have retakes into them from higher up bedrooms. Connected to the mobility chute is our main living area that can be configured however you like, so mess around during your wipes and figure out what you enjoy best. Here is our starter. It is nicely honeycombed and has more than enough space to get you on your feet on a fresh wipe. Here is the upkeep for the main TC. Just as before, here is our main mobility chute that also leads us to our roof. We aren't going to explore the roof just yet. We have to check out the wide-gapped bedrooms that house 2 beds, 2 boxes of storage, and top-tier angles into and out of your compound. Alright, here we are, the roof. The roof has 6 turrets, bringing our turret count up to 9 total turrets. The roof also has peaks and waterfalls down to the compound. Despite all of the amazing things on this base, we cannot forget our towers that once again house 2 more beds, 2 more barrels, and protected peaks that cover the inside and outside of your base. Let me finish up this tour by showing you this protected turret and our waterfalls. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let's hop into the tutorial. This base doesn't have anything extremely complicated in it, and I show everything pretty well, but there are some parts I don't go over, like barricade placements. I will make sure to chime in at times like that just to let you know. Just to let you know, I will be turning on 3-sided symmetry. For the wide gaps, you will be going out 4 squares and ending off with 1 triangle. Then we will be returning with triangles and a square at the end. So I will be making free-handed external bunkers. You don't need to do that. There are separate designs for them. But in the top right, I will have a tutorial for a lineup that is really easy. It is by Basso, and if you don't see it in the top right, it will be in the description below. For these furnace placements, I start by going to the right, just so I'm not getting obstructed by the wall on the left, and I line up the furnace straight with the gatehouse, and then bring the furnace as high as possible and push it to the left until you can't anymore, and then place it, and it should be perfect. With the walls, you pretty much just place them as close as you can to the large furnace at a slight diagonal angle. And then for the second wall, you're just going to attach it off the first wall. If it's not perfect, feel free to just do whatever you want and hopefully it works out. That's how I go. Finally, just make sure to place your windmills and also your barricades on the spots where I point, also on your gatehouse.